Hi everyone, this video is largely about learning how to view your grades in Canvas. However, since this is connected to your syllabus quiz, let me first start out by showing you how to access the syllabus. Here you are on your home page or a home page of your class, and if you choose the syllabus tab here in the navigation menu, you will see the syllabus on the page. It comes in printable form. There are also links to the different sections of the syllabus that connect to a syllabus module. So if you want to just, for example, view the required reading content, you could click on that link. Next, I also want you to know something important that will be on the quiz is that the main way I'm going to communicate with you is through announcements. So notice that you see announcements here in the navigation menu, and you can go there to see the weekly announcements or daily. If I have something to tell you, it's good to check in on those often. A lot of times you'll see notifications for announcements on the home page as well, but it's important to set your notifications in Canvas so you make sure to receive notifications that are letting you know that there is a new announcement related to the course. So to do so, you'll need to go into the Getting Started module here, and if you go to Managing Course Notifications, this is going to allow you to understand how to set notifications. You can have these come to your email, as text, different ways, however it is convenient to you, so you can stay connected to the course. Again, I will be communicating with you largely through announcements for the course, and it's very important that you check in on your announcements in Canvas. So next, I would like to talk to you about how to view your grades and access student or feedback that I give to students. So I'm going to switch to Student View here, and you'll notice here in the Grades tab, when there's a new notification for grading, you'll see that. So when you click on Grades, you'll come to your grades page, and you can see the possible points, how much you scored in this column, and then you'll see some icons over here which represent different things. So let's go down right here. So here's an icon that is a feedback icon, and notice when you click on that, you can see that I've left video feedback for you. There's also, these are written feedback. I've also included that there. If I have written comments, that will show up also under this feedback icon. Then this icon is the rubric icon, and this will show you the rubric for the assignment and how I graded it. So you can check and see what elements you might have missed, and if you have questions, you can ask me those. Now, I do want to note that I usually, for rough drafts and revisions of essays, I do leave video feedback largely. For the final version of an essay, I leave rubric feedback. So it's very important that you check your video feedback when you do a rough draft and a revision of an essay, because I'm giving you specific advice as to how to improve the essay for the next revision. So make sure to check into your grades, click on the feedback icon, view my video, and please apply my advice to the next iteration of your essay. And this is really going to help you to improve your grade for the next time. I also want to show you how to view the discussion board rubric, because these are a bit hidden. So if you go to a discussion board, you will see in the upper right corner 3 vertical dots. You want to select those and then select Show Rubric. This will show the rubric for the assignment. It's very important that you check the rubric for all assignments before you submit them so you can get the best possible grade. You'll notice also the discussion board has a list to help remind you what elements you need to include on the board. And note that I give you a chance to edit discussion boards. So discussion board main posts are due on Thursdays, and I usually comment on them by Fridays, especially early in the semester. The responses to peers aren't due till Saturday. So if you come back on Friday or Saturday and check my comments, I will note if there's been errors or anything I see that you might want to correct. And if you do this by Saturday, you can again edit this for a better grade. So if you have a post here you've done, you just click on the 3 vertical dots and you can choose edit. This will be enabled when you're in the course. Next, let's look at regular assignments and just view the rubrics there. Again, every time you submit an assignment, you first want to check the rubric of the assignment to make sure you didn't miss anything. One common thing that people miss is the fact that I like to have you bold or highlight a thesis on a rough draft of an essay. So this is in the instructions. However, you can also see this in the rubric itself. Thesis sentence is highlighted or bolded within the introduction paragraph and the points that that's worth. So make sure to scroll down to the bottom of the assignments page to check that rubric before you submit the assignment. Let me see if I've missed anything. I think that is about it. So this video will help you successfully complete your syllabus quiz, and let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to help.